All right, let's talk specifically about why Facebook. Why are we focused on Facebook with this particular program above any other social media outlet? Well, first off, let me start out by asking everybody this. What's your number one challenge in building your ViSalus business? And if I put a survey out to everybody, to everybody that's a fan of our Healthy Body Profits fan page, and I think we're now over 600 people that have come to our page and click the like button, become a fan. If I were to ask all of those ViSalus associates what the number one challenge is, it doesn't matter what company you're in. I've asked this question numerous companies. It always comes back to pretty much the same thing, and that's having enough qualified prospects to talk to. No question about it, right? You have to have enough people to talk to be able to build a successful business, right? You have to have enough qualified people to talk to. So let's talk about why Facebook is the perfect prospecting resource, without question, the best prospecting resource on the planet. Okay, let me ask you this. What if you could generate an endless supply of qualified prospects, endless supply, and you could do that day in and day out, 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. And you could generate those prospects for free, absolutely free of charge. Well, that's exactly the opportunity. If you know how to do it, if you do it the right way, that's exactly the opportunity that you have on Facebook. Check this out. Out of the 800 million active Facebook users, 31% of them are on Facebook multiple times every day. I mean, what is that? What's that? 240 some odd million Facebook users are on Facebook multiple times a day. They're hanging out there. And check this out. Here, this was a survey that was done. I think it was like almost 43,000 U.S. online adults, right? And they asked the question, and it was across all age groups. I mean, everything from 18 to 80, okay? And they asked the question, what social networking sites do you most often use, right? And check this out. Facebook was by far, I mean, there wasn't even anybody close. It was by far the number one social media outlet that online people use, okay? So, I mean, 95% of all of the U.S. adult online population are on Facebook. 95%, folks. The next closest was LinkedIn at 28%. Now, if you have limited time and limited resources to be able to build your business and spend time, and you want to have a portion of your business where you're prospecting online, where are you going to do it? Are you going to pick the one place where you know everybody's at? Yeah, absolutely you are, and that's Facebook. Now take a look at this. When you first get into network marketing, I don't care if it's ViSalus or Amway or Shaklee or Primerica or anything, okay? When you first get into a network marketing business, what's the first thing you do? You sit down and you make a list of everybody you know. Who can I talk to about this great opportunity, right? And you start out in your warm market right here. You start out in your warm market. Everybody you know, your friends, your family, etc. For most of us, that's maybe 60 people, 50 people, 75 people. For some people, maybe it's 100 people, right? But once you've gone through your warm market, what do you do then? Seriously, what do you do then? Do you start knocking on doors? Do you go to the mall? Do you start just making cold calls? Do you start buying leads? God forbid, right? Well, this is where Facebook comes in, and this is where Facebook comes in a big way. There's two markets in Facebook that absolutely, if you do it the right way, absolutely will explode your ViSalus business. Number one, the acquaintance market. What's the acquaintance market? The acquaintance market are people that you know, but you've lost contact with. You've lost touch. Okay? These are people that you went to school with, people you used to work with, people that you lived in a town 10, 15, 20 years ago, you moved away from that town. There's any number of instances where there's groups of people that you've known, but you've just lost contact with. Facebook is a terrific place to reconnect with those people. And I know a lot of us have done that, especially from let's say, high school graduation standpoint, right, where we reconnect. Facebook makes it easy to do that. Whether it's high school or college or whatever, places you used to work, doesn't matter. The acquaintance market now expands your reach into the if not hundreds, into the thousands of people. And Facebook allows you to reconnect with those people. And what's one of the first things that people ask you once they've reconnected? Geez, what are you up to these days? Right? What are you up to these days? What a great question. Well, let me tell you what I'm up to, right? And then once you've got kind of, developed that acquaintance market, there's an absolute market that's endless. When I said endless supply of prospects, this is it. It's called the like-minded market. These are people that you absolutely do not know, but you have something in common with. You share some or a number of common interests. And again, Facebook is a great place because it allows you to connect with people with like interests. And this could be well into the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that you can connect with. And I'm just talking about in the U.S. Forget about across the world. I'm just talking about in the U.S. Let's drill down on this a little bit further. Okay, I want you to take a look at this woman that is on the screen right now. And imagine this. Imagine that you go to whatever local mall you have, the largest local mall around Christmas time. So it's packed, right? Hundreds, thousands of people are in the mall. Everybody in the mall is walking around with one of these sandwich boards. And on the sandwich board, front and back, is everything you'd want to know about this person other than intimate details. Everything you'd want to know. Where they work, where they went to school, the kind of TV shows they like, the books that they read, movies that they like, music that they like. All of that is on this board. Can you imagine how easy it would be, number one, to find people that have like interests that you have, and secondly, how easy it would be to walk up to them and start conversation, right? But this doesn't happen in the real world. In Facebook, this happens every day. This is called a profile. Can you imagine if you could find people just like this woman right here that has this sandwich board that are interested in healthy weight loss solutions and they'd like to earn some extra income from home? Hello? Hello? Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, that's what Facebook is all about. So again, we look at Facebook, and if you look at Facebook, people that are 21 and older, men and women, right, in the U.S., there's 124 million people out there on Facebook. So you could conceivably say there's 124 million prospects. But I like to drill down, and again, Facebook allows me to do that. So if I only want to talk to people who have indicated somewhere in their profile an interest in either weight loss or dieting, there are 493,000 plus people, 493,000 in the U.S. that have indicated an interest in weight loss or dieting. How's that for a prospect pool? I don't care how many people are out there with a weight loss or diet solution in the network marketing world. That's more than enough prospects to go around. And again, most people have no clue how to reach out to these people. They have no clue. Well, that's what we're going to talk about tonight.